Greetings and salutations in service to the one I am, Amber Dawn Star, practical mystic, energetic activist, and for over almost 35 years, master breathologist. Welcome back to my community. Well, today's the sixth day, and as I have committed to 369 days, I'm doing this. So, yeah, wow. Look at the world we're in right now. Pretty kind of scary, eh? I was talking about, the United States' Pluto return, which, happened the 20th. And, within a few days, we're in a war. As we were when we, coming out of a war when we became a country. So, as I mentioned, it's, that energy globally and could be domestically too. I mean, the way it's going, who knows? I mean, yeah, we kind of do know. Unfortunately, yeah, we kind of do know. So, Spirit wants to talk about you being sovereign and you standing for the love and the light in this world. Because basically, that's what we're being asked to do right now. We're being asked to stand up for the love and the light in this world, for this earth, for her creatures, for the children, for all the people that, don't have a say or they don't feel that they do. The poor, the homeless, women, children, animals, And right now, the people that can stand up, even if it's just within your own consciousness, stand up for the light. Stand up for love, stand up for light, stand up for what's right. And remember the love. Remember the love that you are. If you're having challenges with people right now, see if you can work it out. Because, each of us are connected, and we're all connected to the all that is. So if we change ourselves within, that has the ripple effect that then inspires others to change and be the change that they want to see in this world. Be the solution. Are you the solution right now? Or are you still the problem? And I'm sure you know which ones you are. I mean, yeah, some days we don't feel like standing up. Some days we just feel like, let's just pull the sheet over and not even deal with any of it. And yes, it's definitely amping up to that. It's moving in that direction. But right now, that's what we have to do. We have to love ourselves and we have to love each other. Which is interesting because you don't have to like what someone is doing. You don't have to like it at all. I have people in my life right now that I don't like their choices. I don't like them at all, but I love them with everything I am. And I think that's where unconditional love comes in, is that you can love someone unconditionally, but you don't have to like their behavior. You don't have to like their choices. You just love them for the soul and the human being that they are. And you attempt to put yourself in the position of, communicating. Jesus, what is it with the communication? Come on. Put it all out on the table. Come on, folks. Are you part of the problem or you're part of the solution? And if you're part of the solution, then you're going to want to talk and you're going to want to communicate. What's the truth in your emotional body? So if you're feeling cut off, you want to express that. If you're feeling that you're not being seen, excuse me, you want to do that too. Need a lot of water today. Well, every day. So if you're having challenges with people, talk, communicate. Communicate. Because sometimes when you talk to people, you're not listening. That's the other key to communication, is that you listen to what the other person has to say. The Native Americans have the talking stick, which I think is an awesome idea. It's like you get the stick, you say your piece. When you're done, you hand it to the other person and let them say their piece. And then eventually you come to some sort of mutual conclusion, understanding. and there's peace again, there's hope again. There's light again, there's love again. So today it's about where we can be part of the solution. Yes, boy. It's easy to be at war. It's easy to just say, you know what, up yours and we're going to do this. It's not so easy to keep the peace. And, if you've been free at all in your life, you don't want to go back to people telling you what to do. This last mad push by the patriarchy. Putin. The patriarchy. The toxic masculine. Man, is that being acted out right now? The last-ditch effort of a system that's crumbling and it's decayed, and the people that are running the show are still, most of them, old white men, or old white males anyway. Males, toxic masculine males that are like this last hurrah. And because they've been getting away with it for 6,000 years, they figure they could still get away with it. But times have changed, thank goodness. And they're not going to. And it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. Because right now, people are so off the rails in their own life that it's just the most incredible things that you can't even think of are happening. There was a 4-year-old in our country this week that shot a gun at a policeman. 4 years old. So what is the parent telling the child so that the child acts out like that? That's how far off center we are, and in our hearts, in our love, in our light, in our alignment. That's how most people are. They are not in their alignment. They don't even know about alignment. But if you do, and I'm sure that anyone that's watching me knows that you can be in your alignment and just find out what isn't working. You know the people in your life that it isn't working, but why? I mean, is it just a breakdown in communication? Can you be honest enough to put everything out on the table and see where it lands? Most of the time, in my experience, when people are that honest with each other and real with each other, then there's a healing that happens. It does happen, but it takes some work. Which, if of course, you've noticed that people don't really want to do the inner work because it is work. And then they might have to change their ideas and views about things. And maybe they're wrong. Maybe they're holding people in this tiny little box, thinking that they're all bad about, this person's that way. And if they stopped and communicated, they'd find out that they're wrong. I know how hard that is for some of you out there to admit that. But until you admit that there's a problem, the problem will never get solved because there is no problem, right? First is the awareness that there's even something going on. I call these the 4 A's. Awareness is first. Oh, is there a problem? Well, let's look at that. And then accepting that there's a problem. That seems to be the stumbling. Oh, yeah. There is a problem, and then what can I do? So what is the alternative to that problem? Let's see if there's another solution to that problem, and then act on it. So the 4 A's, first you're aware of that there's a problem, and then you accept that there's a problem, and then you think of alternatives to the problem, and then you act, which brings about the solution. And we are all in this together right now. We are all doing this. There are people I would love to have a sit down with in my family and sit down and really just do that. And I'm willing, and I have been willing. I've been willing all my life. They're not willing. And so if they're not willing, that's the "it is what it is" statement. You can do anything you want. You can change your mind. You can change your heart. You can change if you want. But if you're still playing the victim, if you're still playing the saboteur, then probably not. It takes courage, it takes strength, it takes will to change and do it right. So look at the war that's going on within yourself. Most people have some sort of skirmishes going on. Some people have full-on wars going on within themselves. So take a look. Take a look today and see where you are at war. Who are you at war with? Is it your family? Is it your lover? Is it your friends? Is it your coworkers? Is it yourself? Because usually that's where it boils down to. You! Me! Sudge! That's suck and fudge together. I just created a new word. Sudge! So, I think that's all for today. Just Spirit wants you to just take a look inside. See what you can do to be part of the solution in your own life. And, that might be humbling yourself. That might be like, oh, yeah, I am wrong here, and I need to apologize for the people that have been there all your life, or as long as you've known them, have really been there. Time to hang on to those people, for real. Hang on to them. They're important. All right, my friends. Thank you. If you like this video, please share and subscribe and, leave a comment. I can't wait till I get a comment. Oh, I'm going to be so excited. Unless it's like, then I don't know. But even that, whatever. Okay, yeah. All right, so Breathe Deep Soul Healing is my website. breathedeepsoulhealing@gmail is my email. Let me know. Let me know if anything I say rings true, you resonate with. If you need to know some more about the conscious, connected, holy breath, that I am honored to do for almost 35 years, please let me know. That will help clear and your emotional body, which is holding all of this shite. Oh, I would love to give him a session. Oh, I would love to give Putin a breathwork session. Oh my goodness. Let me go over there. Let me do that. Let's see what happens after that. Because all of this is, in the emotional body. The wounds of this person are in the emotional body. That's where all our wounds are, in the emotional body. And until you clear them and let them become scars, there's still wounds and they're still running the show. Yeah. So, breathing is so important. And the conscious holy breath is the breath that will allow you to feel and breathing and feeling it and releasing it and healing it. And it works. It really does. Son of a gun. All right. Om Namah Shivaya. In Lakach. Namaste. El Kalimo. I will see you on the next 9-day, which I believe is Tuesday. Where are we? Yeah, Monday or Tuesday is the next day. So, unless something else happens in this world, I might have to just get on there and say something. Which probably, any moment. All right, kids. Have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you again soon. And, I think this, see, I'm moving the arrow, and I'm going over here. Bye for now.